How do I lower my cholesterol? Today we're going to the often overlooked effects of added sugar consumption on cholesterol levels and what you could do about it. So recognize off the bat that cholesterol itself is inert. It's not your enemy. Simply lowering cholesterol, LDL levels by suppressing their production is not solving the underlying issue that is leading you to a future of undesirable disease and dysfunction in relationship to cholesterol. Statin medications are not something I have ever prescribed because they can change a lab value by suppressing the metabolism of cholesterol, but statin medications cannot facilitate health, vitality, vigor in a human body. Lifestyle-specific natural supplemental nutrition can do this. And as a side, did you know that statin therapy over a 10-week time frame was shown to increase insulin resistance and increase the amount of insulin produced? So when you make more insulin and the extra insulin you make can't perform its duty because of that resistance, you are creating a recipe for weight gain and diabetes. So if you have not subscribed, be sure to click the subscribe button and share with your friends. This is important information. It's really important to understand that when you see LDL cholesterol on your lab test, we are looking at a protein, LDL, that shuttles a cholesterol molecule from the liver to the bloodstream to be utilized for repair and regeneration of cell membranes and to be used in bile salts to enable these salts to extract crucial fat soluble vitamins like vitamin A, D, E, K from foods we consume. We speak of HDL cholesterol on your lab report. HDL cholesterol is involved with absorbing cholesterol from your bloodstream, shuttling it back to the liver to be excreted from the body or to be utilized in the adrenal glands or the testicles for creating hormones like, say, testosterone, pregnenolone. This is why we talk about HDL as good cholesterol and LDL as bad cholesterol. In reality, they're both fantastic, necessary, and good. And their balance, the balance of HDL, LDL, is really the crucial point. So given our propensity to eat loads of highly processed food and exorbitant amounts of added sugars, LDL cholesterol will rise exponentially in standard American, and HDL production will be blunted. This means more and more cholesterol molecules are heading into the bloodstream, and not only that, but those cholesterol molecules are spending more and more time in the bloodstream, increasing their potential to be oxidized and form plaques because there's not enough HDL shuttles to pick them up and take them back to the liver or to be used for steroid formation. So getting in line with the standard American food programming of day after day consumption of high amounts of added sugar, like in coffee drinks, frappuccinos or those pump coffees, those flavoring agents, soda pops, pastries, muffins, white bread, donuts, crackers, chips, ice cream, yogurts with added sugar, candy, just to name a few of the issues in standard American diet. It's not cholesterol's fault. It doesn't have enough buses to ride all that cholesterol back to the liver because the amount of sugar being consumed is suppressing HDL production and increasing LDL output. Thankfully, you can work your way out of the situation by, at a minimum, lining your added sugar up with the American Heart Association recommendations of no more than 25 grams of added sugar per day. This can be daunting, considering that the average American consumes 6 times the amount of sugar being recommended at 25 grams. The only way you're going to find this out, how much you're consuming, is start adding it up. Look at the packages. If you get a piece of fruit, you get a steak, you get vegetables, there's not going to be added sugars there. But if you're getting a packaged item, and you're looking at that ingredient label and see how much added sugar is in this. So consider getting a 12-ounce soda pop daily increases the likelihood of high triglycerides by 53% and lower HDL by 98%. Remember, low HDL, or good cholesterol, equals increased plaque formation, oxidation of those cholesterol molecules, and hardening of your arteries. That means your body is aging way faster than you want to age. So what can you put in place of added sugars? I mean, we all want sweet, right? Fruit. When you consume sugar in its whole food matrix, like is found in a whole piece of fruit, guess what? HDL goes up, LDL comes down. So you say blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, apples, pears. These are some of the best for supporting this response. Because food literally is medicine. Instead of grabbing for the crackers, the chips, the candy bar, what if you grab another apple? Eating 2 apples daily lowers LDL cholesterol by 7% and increases HDL cholesterol by 12%. This is a positive response. Not even taking into account the fact that you're no longer consuming that added sugars from the donuts and crackers and chips and all that. You couple that, kicking out the General Mills manufactured sugar bombs, and in its place, you put in things that are shown to actually lower LDL and lower HDL, like a piece of whole fruit. Your benefits are going to be exponential. Your lab values are going to change, and literally inside of your blood vessels themselves, you're not going to have that oxidation happening. You're not going to be forming massive plaques and setting yourself up for carotid arteries that are blocked and Alzheimer's and dementia and heart disease and stroke and all that. That is the side effect, the end point of constant barrages of added sugar and the effects it has on our cholesterol molecules. Remember, food is a force. Receive that. It is a force for building up or tearing down our bodies. If you gather up nature's candy in the produce aisle, like fruit, consistently, you literally are going to be able to skip that pharmacy line that also may be in the same grocery store. So you go to the produce aisles, fill yourself up, and you get to skip the pharmaceutical line. Man, what could be better? All right, I'm Dr. Matt. Let me know how you're doing with your cholesterol, how lifestyle changes have transformed your cholesterol journey.